Hi, everybody. This is just a very short one. Again, on the subject of valuations. We've done quite a lot of valuation stuff, but this is a very, very key focus point. And it's how to avoid a common problem or a common error that people make after receiving the evaluation. Very simple. There are two methods of doing the evaluation. The first method, I call it method A, just for indication, is more or less what most quantity surveyors or QSs set it out. So very basically, in a nutshell, they will include the tender escalation, or call it the pre-tender escalation, and the post-tender escalations within the sums insured. So you've got your valuation, all of the points of the valuation, and then the escalations are included in the sum insured. Then method B is you've stripped that out. So you do the valuation, and then you add the escalations afterwards. It is really as simple as that. And I'm going to just show you, I'm going to put it up on the screen here, method A and method B, and then you can actually see for yourself. So if you see for yourself, you'll see on method A in this example, and this is actually a real live example. This is a valuation that was done a couple of years ago, and I actually asked the valuer, look, do it in the way that you normally do it, that is QS method, and then unpack it as method B, which they did for me. Okay, so this is a real valuation, and yeah, smallish building. Nonetheless, you can see it's all the same. They value the properties, they value the common areas, you get your subtotal. So you've got 22.4 million on both sides. Then your demolition costs, and then your professional fees, and then your subtotal again of 27.6 million. Nothing different. But then method A, they add the pre-tender escalation. So that will all be taking inflation into account, everything leading up to when they're going to start the contract. Okay, and then post-tender escalation will be the cost of inflation during the period of the tender, or call it the contract, right through to the end of the contract. And then they add it all together and they get their 31.6, and then they add value added tax to that and they get the total replacement cost. But therein comes the rub. Okay, so you can see that now in method A, you're insured for 36.3, apparently. Method B, which most valuers that you know of, the common valuations that are done, will actually take it down to the same subtotal of 27.6, but they will add value added tax and you'll have your replacement cost. And then the escalations are added afterwards. So then you have your escalation for the period of insurance, and then you have your escalation for the period of reconstruction and redesign. In other words, pre-tender and post-tender. Okay, so the one method includes the escalations, the other one puts it on the outside, and you've just got to be careful. And it's very simple. Just make sure that your broker understands the difference between which one it is, so that they don't use the higher figure in method A and then still add the escalations, because some of the insurance companies have got it included in the policy wordings. So you're actually effectively double insuring if you use 36.3 raw without looking at it a little bit deeper. Okay, simple as that. Just understand the differences, and when it's unpacked, you might have to strip out the escalations. Okay, there we have it. Simple as that. Nothing difficult. Just be aware and avoid claims, because this can lead to claims afterwards. You can see, I think it's about a 15% difference. 15% on R1 billion could be the difference, but quite a substantial difference in premium, which would have been wasted premium. And if it's found out a year later, who's going to repay that? Okay, so rather do it properly and get it professionally looked at. And there we have it. And don't forget, please like this, share this, and of course, subscribe. That's the main thing we're after. We don't want everybody subscribing. We want our audience who are interested in sectional title insurance to actually subscribe. All managing agents should be subscribed. Trustees in bodies corporate should be subscribed. Join us now. And there you have it.